Hi guys. That's alright. So, as usual, in Tesco's car park, but actually in the, as you can just see his hood. I'm in the parent and child section today. What's up with you? Making noises now, are we? So yeah, I've just we had the eldest grandchildren, the two bigger ones, Friday night. Well, I had them Friday night, which was why my wife and two daughters went out to bingo for a night out. They just go every now and then. So I had them on that night for quite a few hours. What would it be, about probably about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. And then today, Sunday, it's just a case of my weekends are just getting so full at the minute. But yeah, it's a case of I've just, before I went to Tesco's, I've just dropped his mother off at her work. She started working for one of the care homes, and she's I think she's been there, what, about 3 weeks now, something like that. So every now and then I'll do things like pick her up from work, which might be a late night sometimes. Sometimes I pick her up at like 10 o'clock at night. Alright. Just getting in on the action, are you? Yeah, I've just dropped her off because she's doing an afternoon shift. Well, it's going to be one of our late shifts, but my son's going to be picking her up tonight because they haven't got the little tiny one. They'll just have the other one, who is at home with my wife right now. She's got up into a wheelchair, and I believe I left them in the living room doing some painting. Not the living room, I hasten to add, thank God. So I just need to pick up a few little bits and pieces just to finish tea, really. Just a couple of veg that were missing and what have you. I got my meat yesterday off the travelling butcher. Got a nice big lump of beef for a change. There was enough there to do probably about, well, I said I wanted enough for 5 people, and I could have had it cut, but it was probably big enough realistically to do about 7 or 8. So, and it's ended up where I'm only actually doing tea now for 3 people. So I will probably use it again for tea tomorrow. And possibly, well, just get myself some sandwiches out of it as well, actually, for tomorrow's work. That'll save me a bit of money tomorrow. What, fella? What's up, little man? Hey? What's the matter? Gone quiet now, you see. Speak to him, he goes quiet. Speak around him or anything like that, and he's trying to get in on the action. So, yeah, I've only got him for a couple of hours because all it was a bit of a crossover between my son's work finishing, because he works in sales, so he has to work Sundays. I think his day's off tomorrow, or is it Tuesday? Can't remember. They keep swapping him around that much, which is why he actually intends swapping jobs as soon as the placement comes up for him. He spent the money on the training to go and work on the rigs, which was about £1,000 all in, but he's done all that. He's just getting tired of being shoved from one side of the job to the other all the time, and I don't blame him really. You know, they say you can have this day off and then they change it to another day. So anyway, he's going to be moving as soon as a position comes up in this other job. So lovely weather we're having today. It was actually nice yesterday. Yesterday we had a fair bit of sun. lovely day, and today it's just gone all to rain basically. It's just turned to crap. In fact, I don't think it's stopped raining since I got up this morning. So yeah, my weekends are getting really quite busy. I know I've got a couple of videos to do. I still haven't had a chance to get onto them. I always seem to be doing something for somebody else, or you know, it's not an appropriate sort of time to do it, sort of thing. But, I've also got, I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in as well. One should be here probably by the end of next week, maybe even a little bit earlier. Actually, I think that's 2 products they've sent me. 2 or 3 products they've sent me for review, actually. High quality stuff as well, actually. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on them. And what else was there? Yeah, the other thing is it's sort of out of stock, and it's a little bit awkward. They, for some reason, don't use the Amazon system to ship things to me. They send direct, which means that they tend to come in from Hong Kong. And if they haven't got it there, they haven't got it. And the UK, actually, Amazon is their only outlet, which is a shame. And that's another MPAL product. Do some really nice Bluetooth connected stuff they do. It all works very well. I've got another one coming due any time. I just last email I had was that they didn't have it in stock at the time, so it's just a matter of waiting until it comes in and they'll ship it to me. So yeah, it's all good fun, like I say. I enjoy doing it, so that's my main reason to do it. So anyway, nearly home now. Time now, 2:30. I'm gonna have to get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that meat in the oven pretty much straight away. Get it sealed up, put it in the oven, and then get my veg prepared. Rain is just horrible. I don't particularly mind the rain, it doesn't bother me. I'll quite happily put a coat on and go out in it. But this time of year, because everything's been so sodden all the time, everything just gets so dirty. It's horrible. You know, you can't move for just getting filthy. You know, and my last 2 pairs of wellies sort of went out after we had vermin in the shed, and they destroyed my wellies, so I need some more wellies really. Because I've still got pressure washer to get all my paths and what have you done in my backyard. I'll still have to do that. And then as soon as this weather sort of dries up and we can start heading into spring, I've got all this logging to do as well, so busy, busy, busy. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a bit. Okay. Just want to check the boiler again. Let's have a look. Whoa, forgot about a bright bulb in there. Helps with the video stuff. It just helps with the extra lighting. Seems okay. So yeah, another pretty eventless weekend, although I haven't stopped. That's what it gets like though, isn't it? You know, if you're a family man, you'll understand. Or a family woman. God, a family person. Mustn't be sexist. But yeah, I've still, like I said, I've got 2 videos that I need to do now. Well, one that needs to be done now, one I'm still sort of musing about. Then I've got some, like I say, I think it's 2 or 3 items this one company's sending me. And I'm still waiting for another one from MPAL, so busy when I get them, like, it's just getting them in. I know, I think the Empire one, like I say, I think will come from China. The other one I'm waiting for will come from America. And I've just sent my details off to another company today, actually. So possibly get something off them as well. So we'll see how things go anyway. But yeah, I got an extra light. I don't know if because I've got these are old. These are some old ProLink 2500s. They're actually photography lights. Got a pair of them. Now what I did was, so that I could get a more standard bulb in, you can see that's just got a bulb in there. Now if you look in this one, you can see it's got a flash ring back here. You can just see it in the back there, that flash ring, and that's just for like flash photography and what have you. You know, and I've got like the umbrellas and stuff like that that go with them. And then I bought this one, which is one of those you can run it off pretty much off batteries or off a battery pack from a specific camera, you know, which I've got the pack downstairs, but other than that it runs off I think it's 6 double A's, and then it's got a battery level indicator on the back, so which helps a lot actually. And then of course I've got the built-in light on the camera if necessary, but that's usually enough. There's plenty of light in there. It's just a matter of getting it all in the right place, really, isn't it? To sort of, you know, and these old ProLink ones will go half. They'll go half brightness as well. Actually, I remember the first time I used these, the very first time, I was actually taking some photographs of the item as well at the same time, and I was using this rather old camera. What was it? It was an old, was it a Fuji? Yeah, it was one of the old Fuji Fine Picks. Still got the camera around somewhere actually. It's mainly the wife's camera, and I didn't realise it had the built-in sender for the flash. And I had these around, and I was just relying on what I thought was the flash on the camera, and all of a sudden there was this bright white flash, and I nearly lost my eyesight to it. By God, it was bright. So, but yeah, anyway, I've just been nipped out to town, picked up my son, grandkids are gone again, so yeah, back to normality. Don't know what the time is, it must be about 7:30, so I shall go and get this uploaded for you guys. So as you can see, not a great deal again this weekend. I never do get to do a great deal at the minute. Like I say, things are too busy at work and busy at home as well. So yeah, so that's it for another week anyway, guys. So let me know what you've been doing in the comments underneath. You know, your weekend's as busy and as hectic, or I think I know the answer. Most of you have hectic weekends, because most of you have kids of your own or that sort of thing anyway. So anyway, so I shall see you next week, guys. So take it easy, and I'll see you next time. See you guys. Bye.